guys, today we're going to be discussing all of our saws and other pieces of equipment that we're going to use to cut metal objects. Let's get started. We'll quickly discuss some applications that we're going to use our metal saws for, and then we'll go over each individual saw and kind of show you the components of them. First thing to think about is a lot of the metal cutting that we're going to be doing in our district. Storage units with roll down doors, any type of garage doors, metal fences, rebar fences, bars on windows, locks, all that type of stuff is going to require some sort of a metal saw or metal saw assembly. So we'll start with the saws that we have on the trucks here. The first saw that we have is going to be our Husqvarna K12FD saw. It's a K970 saw. This is the biggest saw that we have on the truck. This saw is set on the inboard side of the bar, and it also has a strap on it and a gloved hand pull cord. Our second saw is very similar to the first one. It's a Husqvarna. This one is a K760. All the same assembly except for the fact that this is an outboard saw. So we have our saw on the outboard side of the arm. That's going to allow us to cut flush against the ground, and we'll show that later. The next saw that we have is our Milwaukee cutoff saw. This also has the saw blade on the inside part of the arm, so we're not able to be cut it flush, but this is battery powered. And then we also have our Milwaukee battery powered grinder with our handle on the side. Both Milwaukee batteries take the M18s, and just for in general, all of these saws are going to have desert diamond blades on them. When cutting in a vertical fashion, notice how Nolan keeps the saw off to the right-hand side of his body, allowing for any kickback to not come back and hit him directly square on. He's applying steady pressure as he makes his way through the cut, keeping the blade all the way plunged in to allow for full depth of the cut. Here we have our outboard metal saw cutting flush against the ground. Unlike our inboard saw, having the blade on the outboard side of the arm allows us to be able to do this. This allows us to gain at least 3 or 4 inches of clearance closer to the ground than would have on the inboard saw. When cutting in a horizontal fashion, either above your shoulder or above your head, utilize your other arm as a support system for the saw. Make sure you're using your body weight to plunge the saw and allow for full depth of the cut. In our next clip, we see 2 firefighters utilizing the grinder to cut a lock. Remember, in close quarters, the grinder might be a better option than the saw. Always remember to attack the weakest point of the lock or the deadbolt or whatever you might be cutting. Thanks for watching. Below is going to be the link for how to start all of our saws. If you have any questions, make sure you ask an officer.